How dare you come to St. Louis and say you've got the back of that lousy state's attorney, Kim. How dare you come to St. Louis and say you've got the back of that lousy state's attorney, Kim Gardner. There's only one thing worse than a fat-ass empowered black woman. That's a fat-ass empowered black woman who's got public reins in her hands. If we'd known you all were going to be this much trouble, we would have picked our own cotton.
So I actually received this voicemail when I returned from St. Louis and supporting the first black circuit court attorney, Kim Gardner, after she filed a civil rights lawsuit in Missouri on the basis of racial conspiracies to stop her from doing her job. It's, in essence, telling us to keep our heads down and do not challenge the status quo. The reason why I actually released it, it was indicative and illustrated the type of vitriol that we as black women, especially as black women prosecutors in this country, have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. No matter who you are, if you're pushing change, people are resistant to that. People are accustomed to doing things a certain kind of way. That's normal. But what's not normal is the level of vitriol that we receive as black women. When Aramis decided she was going to not prosecute and go with the death penalty, when Kim Foxx, made the decisions that she did pertaining to the Smollett case. A lot of times, the attacks, it can be draining, incredibly draining. That's why it was so important for me to stand with Kim Gardner, because I've been there. Some variation of that criticism has been put upon me since I charged 6 police officers in the death of an innocent 25-year-old black man by the name of Freddie Carlos Gray Jr.
Good morning. First and foremost, I need to express publicly my deepest sympathies for the family of the loved ones of Mr. Freddie Gray.
This video of the arrest of Freddie Gray, who died in police custody, does not explain his severe spinal injury, according to the Baltimore Police Union.
I charged those police officers that did not provide that assistance to him with his untimely death.
We gon' fight for Freddie Gray all night, all day. We gon' fight for Freddie Gray all night, all day.
I have a boatload, hundreds of hate mail and death threats that I received. You just learn how not to internalize it and understand that it's bigger than me. Especially in the first year that I was in office, it was incredibly isolating. I had to understand it was bigger than me. It was about what I was representing, but I also made a promise to myself that I would be supportive of black women in these positions. What I was able to see were a number of black women all across the country that were running for office. I had the awesome opportunity of meeting Kim Foxx when she was running. Aramis Ayala was another first African-American woman out of Orlando. Sherry Boston, Kim Gardner. And what I was able to do was to create a network of support, understanding and recognizing that, some of the challenges and the obstacles that we go through on a day-to-day basis are unlike anyone else. And so I felt it was important because when I was going through it, I had the support of the community, and folks would be like, I have your back, sis, I got your back. You turn around, you be like, y'all must be way back because I don't see nobody. I made a promise to myself that I would never want another woman in such an important and vital role and position to have to go through that and experience what I experienced alone.